This video is going to help with calculating the cost of production. So here we have a chart, and if you want to, you can pause the video now and copy it down. So go ahead and do that if you'd like. Otherwise, I'll just kind of go through how to calculate everything. So on the far left, we have quantity, so that's the number of goods we're producing. The next column is our fixed cost. Now, the word fixed means unchanging, so your fixed costs are going to be things that you buy once and you don't have to buy again to produce more. So if you were making a lemonade stand, you'd buy one pitcher. So that'd be part of the fixed cost, because if you make one glass of lemonade or 10, you're just going to use one pitcher. So fixed cost is, that column is always going to stay the same. So no matter how many you produce in the short run, it's always going to be a fixed cost of $30. Now the variable cost changes, as you see, and I was given those. And for total cost, which is our next column, it simply equals the fixed plus variable costs. So to produce 0 units, you're still going to have to pay your rent, you're still going to have to buy that pitcher. So the total cost is going to be 30 plus 0. Then 30 plus 10 equals 40, and so on down the road. So total cost, you can see, is rising as we move down this chart. And I'm just kind of filling in all of the numbers as it goes down. Now my marginal cost is very similar to the idea in the production function of the marginal product. It's the change in total cost. So the first unit of production costs me $10 more than the one before it, which would be 0. So 40 minus 30 gives me a marginal cost of 10. 45 minus 40 gives me a marginal cost of 5. 45 to 55 is 10 additional dollars. Marginal cost of the fourth unit is 15, 70 minus 55, and then 20, and then 40. So my marginal cost column. Getting to the revenue side of things now, we look at total revenue equals the price of the good times quantity. So the price is given to me over here as 20. So 20 times 0 quantity gives me 0. So if I don't sell anything, I'm not going to make any money. If I sell 1 unit, I'm going to make $20, 20 times 1. Then 20 times 2, 20 times 3, 20 times 4, 20 times 5, 20 times 6. So the price of the good isn't changing. And so marginal revenue, for what we cover, is just simply that price. How much more money did we make when we sold the next unit? That's the price in this case. So 20 minus 0, 40 minus 20, 60 minus 40, and so on down. So marginal revenue is 20, all the way down. So in terms of profit, we're going to look at the total revenue minus total costs to find profit. So even if we don't sell anything, we have to pay the cost. So 0 minus 30 is going to give us a profit, a loss in this case, of $30, or a profit of negative 30 because we're losing money. We sell the first unit, total revenue is 20, total cost is 40. So now we're losing less money, but we're still losing money, so negative 20 profit. Then 40 minus 45 gives us a profit of negative 5 because costs are still greater. 60 minus 55, so now we earn a positive profit of $5. 80 minus 70, we make $10 in profit. 100 minus 90, again, is 10. And then 120 minus 130 is going to put us in the loss column again. So in terms of trying to find what is the value or how many units should we produce to maximize profit, when we look at our profit column, the highest profit we can hope to gain is positive 10, and there's 2 quantities that we are going to choose between, quantities 4 and 5. Now there's only one answer, and the profit maximization rule is we produce where MR equals MC. So here's my marginal revenue column, here's my marginal cost column. So at 4 units, MR is 20 and MC is 15, so they're not equal. So we're going to produce another good because the revenue to produce it is greater than the cost. So at the 5th unit, MR does equal MC at 20. So the answer to the question of how many units would this firm produce, the answer would be 5, because that's where MR equals MC. So although we don't make any more profit, we're still stuck at plus 10 profit. We're going to sell one more unit, so we're going to make one more customer happy that might come back and buy more later. We're going to maybe hire one more worker. We might, get more hours for each worker, so they're going to benefit. So at least me as the entrepreneur, as the owner of the business, at least I'm not going to lose anything by producing that 5th unit. And there are some other benefits beyond just not making profit. So the answer to the question, how many units would this firm produce? The answer would be 5.